Yo, yo, yo! YouTube Live, how's it going? 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 I don't know. You're telling me. All right, so today is Saturday morning, March 14th, 2020. Let me open up the images here real quick. There you go. How do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way, you think I'm crazy. I don't know why I'm feeling like singing today, even though I can't sing for shit. And I'm here to talk to you guys about the latest episode of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 12, titled Walk With Us. Wow, and I put on the title spoilers because, as always, with many of my reviews of TV episodes that have already aired or that are about to air, um, you know, this video contains spoilers. Okay, this episode 12, will air tomorrow night, Sunday night. AMC Premium subscriptions got it early, which again I love it because my Sunday nights are free now. I can use it to drive Uber because that's how I make a living these days. So I'm like, okay, I can clock in and make some money tomorrow. Instead of like, oh my god, worrying about, oh, I gotta get back by 6 p.m. So it's nice. It's really nice to be watching these episodes of The Walking Dead early, um, and to get to review it early. But because of that, that's why I have the disclaimer on the title of this video, like big ass spoilers. Okay, so if you don't want to hear spoilers, walk away. Come back and watch this video tomorrow night after you've watched the episode. You know what I'm saying? Because I will be discussing spoilers in this video review. Oh my god, so many things happened. I was like writing my notes as I was watching the episode because I didn't want to lose my train of thoughts while I'm doing this, because there's just so many bullet points, so many bullet points. So let's start with the. Usually I would save the best for last, right? But let's start with the best part. The battle of the hilltop. Um, it it's epic. I don't know what else to tell you. Um, because the last week we got to see a glimpse of like it was like the walkers managed to get through the barricade, right? And then the whisperers led by Beta shot up like arrows of fire, and then it causes like this pretty much a wall of fire and the walkers, and then in between them are Daryl and the gang, Daryl, Eugene, and all the gang, the Hilltop gang. So they got kind of pretty much got um yeah, they got sandwiched, so to speak. So what the episode picks up where that left off. It was beautiful. It was just like, the episode did not waste any time. Um, Battle, it's like the fights. You see Daryl, Eugene. What's that grandpa's name? Joe, is it? The grandpa, the grandpa that the blacksmith grandpa. But anyway, everybody's just like swinging and shooting arrows and all that stuff, man. It's fantastic. The I was I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like, I did not want any of the good guys to die. So I was like, oh no, don't show me this and this getting bitten, or this and this getting killed by the whisperers. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Daryl died. I don't want to see uh, uh, Grandpa Joe died. I don't want to see freaking what's his name? What's her name? Rosita died. I don't want to see Gabe. Well, Gabe's not there. I don't want to see anybody from the good guys died. I was like, ah. And here's the thing: the fight between the Hilltop and the Whisperers, it was kind of. It's. I don't think it's as hard as the fight was between Alexandrians and the saviors, or Alexandrians when they're in the prison versus the governor's people. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. It's hard. It's difficult as hell. Obviously, because the walkers, like I said last week, the whisperers managed to shepherd the walkers like like it's their own herd. But because the whisperers wear those masks, those walkers masks, so that kind of gives the hilltop or Daryl's people some kind of an advantage, because especially at night, right? When you fight at night, you can hardly see shit, man. Luckily, there's all kinds of fire going on, that kind of gives the whole thing some sort of light. But what I'm trying to get at is that because the walkers and the whisperers look alike, the whisperers have those masks on. So all you gotta do is, even if you're not sure, it's like, oh, it's dark at night. It's like, you're pretty sure, when you're hitting people who have that face on, they're bad guys. You know what I'm saying? So just swing at it, swing. You don't have to worry about friendly fire. You don't have to worry about swinging at one of the good guys accidentally or mistakenly. It's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, man. Let me get that thing out of your head. Because all you gotta see, you just gotta find people who look like the walkers, and because the whisperers look like the walkers too, and you're set to go. Um, but as I was watching it too, it took me back to, or I was comparing it to, Netflix series Kingdom. Have you seen Netflix series Kingdom? That is the South Korean show. I think, it's set in feudal era of Korea, ancient Korea, and it's a zombie show. Holy crap! This season 2 just came out on Netflix. Go check it out. It is intense because the zombies on that show are like World War Z zombies. They're like 28 Days Later, or no, 28 Days Later. That's Sandra Bullock's movie. 28 Days. They're like the Dawn of the Dead. I can't remember in the top of my head right now, but they are pretty much sprinting zombies. They're like Olympian, running fast, really zombies. So it gives you anxiety just watching it, because in Kingdom or World War Z, you don't have a minute where you can reload. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a minute where you can strategize. Okay, I'm gonna kill that zombie over there, and then I'm gonna kill the zombie behind me. I'm gonna kill the zombie to my left. All right, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. No, because they'll jump on you in a matter of split seconds. So you don't have time to think. Whereas in The Walking Dead, it's nice because the walkers are slow. You can at least, even though they get overwhelming, of course, obviously at times, but you can at least have those split seconds to strategize. You know what I'm saying? You can fight or flee or run. Fight or flight. You can strategize on which walkers to kill first. You can escape. You can escape and save your energy. You don't get that in Kingdom or World War Z. so the characters on The Walking Dead should consider themselves lucky that the zombies don't run like Usain Bolt. I wrote a note here. I was like, where did those explosions come from? Where on earth did those explosions come from? Am I the only one wondering about that? During the battle, I was like, so many explosions, like one after the next, poof, poof, going from that direction and in that location. I was like, where did that? This looks like a pyrotechnic show at Universal Studios Hollywood. I was like, the backdraft. Well, they don't have backdraft anymore, but it felt like that. I was like, poof, poof, fire, explosions everywhere. It's like, where did this? Like, who has The freaking C4. uh, I mean, is it like, was it like the propane? Did the Hilltop has propane tank and somebody like shot a bullet through it? Like, I don't get it. Like, where did those explosions come from? So if you guys know the answers to that, let me know. I may have overlooked that fact, because I was like wondering what the hell, so many explosions. Um, so the Hilltop unfortunately has fallen. It really really sucks because I really really like the Hilltop community, and I think they did really well in um, making themselves live prosperly in the apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when the Hilltop was struggling under the leadership of that douche, that Maggie Hang. I forgot his name again. But after that, years later, now they've become prosperous, and it's like, oh, so you hate to see something good like that gone to shit. But the Hilltop has fallen, unfortunately. The next moment is the day after. So let's talk about Gamma slash Mary, played by Thora Birch. So there are three key kills tonight. So one of them is Gamma slash Mary. I I felt sad, man. I felt sad that Beta managed to kill Gamma, aka Mary, in this one. But I'm glad that the writers at least give Mary, aka Gamma, let's just call her Gamma. I don't want to keep saying Mary, aka Gamma. The writers at least give Gamma a chance to redeem herself. So that's what she did. She redeemed herself when she um, rescued baby Adam, basically, with those two other guys. And when she put them in the van, it's like, oh, I'm gonna lure those walkers away. And so she died a hero, basically. So she died redeeming herself. You know that she's been remorseful about her killing her own sister. So she died a good guy. So I'm glad that the writers give her that kind of death at least. And it's a consequential death as well, especially for Beta, because remember Alpha ordered Beta to not kill Gamma. Alpha wanted Beta to let Gamma live, like bring her to me. So when that happened, I was like, oh shit, Beta is gonna be on Alpha's bad side. But then again, the end of the episode happens, and we'll get to that. And apparently, there's nothing for Beta to worry about other than probably revenge. Uh, so, but Beta, man, that guy is massive, and we almost get to see his face. Oh, we almost get to see his face. Oh, maybe we will get to see his face eventually before this season ends. Um, he's the guy. The actor is the guy from Remember the Titans. Remember that? Remember the Titans? I forgot his name, but he's massive. He's huge. He also was in the ah. Anyway, I'm having a short memory term these days. But anyway, we almost got to see his face. Like, yes, because Gamma like scratched him in the face when after he stabbed her. I was like, ah, but not yet, not yet. That was a tease. That was a tease. So R.I.P. Gamma, R.I.P. Gamma. Clearly she redeemed herself before she corked. Um, One quick side note: Eugene had a moment with Carol. Um, Eugene shared with Carol about his date. His date with what's his name? What's her name? Stephanie, right? The one he spoke to on the radio, the CB radio. He's like, you know what? I guess that date's not gonna happen now. After all this thing, but Carol gave Eugene a pretty wise pep talk. Surprisingly so, you know. I would expect probably Carol's like saying, "Yeah, you know what, Eugene, you're right. That thing doesn't matter now. You just keep your head in the game. I'm glad you're putting that aside. We got better fish to fry right now, bigger fish to fry. More important things to take care of. We got defeated. So yeah. Forget about that girl." I would expect her to say that, but she's not. She's like, "Hey, when you got a date, you got a date. You got to go. The world's gonna be, the world's gonna be. I'm paraphrasing, of course. The world's gonna be zombie apocalypse tomorrow and the next day. So, but this date, this is like a once in a lifetime thing. Go for it, man." And I was just surprised when Carol says that. Obviously, um, Carol has her uplifting spots once in a while, and this is one of them. So I'm glad that Eugene feels motivated again to connect with Stephanie, because I want to see that happen. I as a fan want to see that rendezvous, want to see that meetup happen. It's gonna be sweet. And Eugene is a good guy. Eugene deserves a love interest. Loners like Eugene and I, we deserve love interest. I don't have my Stephanie yet, but I'm not gonna get to that. But Eugene could use a win. You know what I'm saying? All this time he was like romanticizing about Rosita, but that's not gonna happen. Just like that meme from Mean Girls movie, like, stop making that happen. It ain't gonna happen. Stop making Fletch happen. Stop making Eugene and Rosita happen. Like last week, Rosita was like, "Kiss me." I was like, "No, no, no, it's not happening." So Eugene deserves his own love interest. So I'm glad Carol kind of gave him a good pep talk there. Couple of last bullet points. Yumiko and Magna. So Magna shows up again. Apparently, Magna survived. The other girl did not. And Magna and Yumiko had heart to heart. And Carol still feel bad about, she still feels bad about the whole thing. And Yumiko still blames Carol about it. So that whole sequence happened also in this episode. And am I the only one? I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna sound mean when I say this. Am I the only one who doesn't care? I don't care about Yumiko and Magna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There, I said it out loud. I know I'm a villain. I'm terrible for saying it, but I just don't care. I couldn't care less about Yumiko and Magna. So when they had that long talk, I was like, "Oh, could you please move it along, get this show going on the road again." I just don't care. I care more. I find myself caring more about their friend, Jacob, played by not Jacob, Luke. Jacob is his character's name on Fantastic Beasts movie. I care more about their friend Luke, played by Dan Fogler, who is in Fantastic Beasts movies. Uh, Dan Fogler plays, as you know, the music teacher Luke. I like him. I want to see more of him. I don't want to see Yumiko and Magna. There's something about them that just don't interest me much. I tried, I couldn't. I tried, but I couldn't care less. Um, so that's pretty much my 2 cents about that whole thing. I was like, really, give me a look, give me a look. Tap like a wrestling match, like tap. Bring Luke back in the ring. You guys go out on the side. Um, so last but not least, Negan has a hilarious moment. The writers give him where where he is pretty much teasing the dead, the walkers. It's like, oh, he tries to walk like the walkers, and the walkers just like pass him by. It's like, really, you can't even notice me? I'm human. And then he did it to another walker, I think. Oh no, he did to the same walker. He's like, really, again? That was fantastic. That was such a Negan moment, and I'm glad that the writers put it in there. Maybe it's an improv thing. Maybe it's like something that Negan kind of suggested. Oh, I mean Jeffrey Dean Morgan kind of suggested to the directors, like, hey, you know what? I have a Negan moment that I want to share with you that I think that I think we should totally put in this episode. I wouldn't put that past Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I think I wouldn't rule out him suggesting that. But that was fantastic. I love it. I love it. But Negan eventually captures Lydia, and for a moment we the audiences were made to think that, oh, Negan's gonna bring Alpha to kill Lydia because Alpha, that's, that's her daughter, and she's pissed because her daughter betrays her. And so there's this, the last, I want to say the last 10 minutes of this episode, it was like Lydia trying to get herself free from the ties that bind her in that chair, and the long walk. I mean, like, holy crap, that is like the longest walk ever. It's like Negan and Alpha just chatting it up, and Negan's like, really, I think Negan finally expresses to Alpha, it's like, hey, you know what? I don't want to like replace Beta. It's like Beta is not Alpha. And remember what I told you last time. I was like, Negan is an alpha himself. Like, he doesn't. He's nobody's right hand man. So he expresses that to Alpha in this chat, and then it looks like to me, at least from my analysis, Negan really wants to question Alpha, to really find out whether or not Alpha really, really wants to do harm to Lydia. Because Negan clearly has some fondness to some characters in the Hilltop, especially including Lydia. Judith is one of the other characters. So I was like, oh, maybe if I can get Alpha to change her course, like, of action, maybe I could get her to change her mind about trying to harm Lydia. Maybe I could like get her to, like, you know what? I want to talk her up. I'm gonna talk her up out of this whole thing that she made her mind up about. That's what the long walk is about. At least that's from my analysis. But apparently Alpha is set in her ways. So Negan is like, oh shit, okay, that's it. Right in the neck, right in the throat, slit. That's my slit sound. Yeah, Negan kills Alpha. Bam, and just like that, he gives the Alpha's head to Carol, and surprise, surprise! Apparently, Carol is in on it as well. Now, my question to you is: did you guys see this coming? Did you know that Negan was a spy? Just like what's his name? Sahid, right? Rosita's baby daddy, who got killed by the spy, the Whisperer spy, and then Gabe killed him. I think I saw that coming more than I did Negan. I think I suspected that Sahid's assistant is a spy. I suspected that. I did not suspect Negan was a spy within or inside Whispers. Um, a part of me kind of believes, like, okay, maybe Negan tries to take over the Whispers, the community, the gang. So if he kills Alpha, it's because he wants to be the Alpha. So that's my suspicion. But I didn't expect it to be like, okay, he kills Alpha because apparently he's a spy and he wants to make it good for Carol. But you know what? And I think for Carol, like, you know what? Whoever kills Alpha, even if it's not, in my hands, even though I'm not the one who lays a hand on Alpha, that's fine by me. I just want Alpha dead. So it's clear from when the last shot when we see Alpha's head rolling to Carol's feet. Carol's happy. Carol's satisfied. Carol doesn't feel like, oh, damn it, Negan, that was supposed to be me. You robbed it. You robbed that from me. It's like, no. So, but yeah. So that's what I thought. I thought Negan was gonna get the Whispers community, but apparently Negan was playing with or was siding with Carol all along, and this was part of the plan. And but I think because of this, moving forward, Negan's gonna be on the good side of Daryl and everybody forever. Like this is pretty much, he had earned their trust for the eternity. All right, he doesn't have to do or he doesn't have to prove anything to anybody anymore. He's like, all right, this is it. I've proven, this is the only evidence that you need, and I'm in for good. So yeah, good on Negan. Um, I know that he has turned 180 the past few years that he spent the time with the Hilltop and Alexandrians within that compound. But this is pretty much the thing that would really set him for good. It's like, I am now the good guys. So yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cool. R.I.P. Grandpa Joe, because Grandpa Joe apparently got bitten. I didn't get to talk about that, but it's pretty simple. The kids were rescued, so that's cool. R.I.P. Gamma and R.I.P. Alpha. 3 big kills today in today's episode. So it's interesting. So cool. We got 4 episodes left till the season's over, but the some of the big characters already taken out of the chessboard. And what's left, I think, is Beta. Beta's going to be leading Whisperers into revenge against the Hilltop and the Alexandrians. It's going to be fantastic. And can't wait. I can't wait to see how that play out. All right, you guys. That's it. That's my live review, spoiler-filled live review of The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 12, titled Walk With Us, which will air tomorrow night. So once you've watched the episode, come back and watch this video. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, whether you agree or whether you disagree with my assessment of the episode. So watch it tomorrow night, and then come back to watch this episode afterwards. All right? Thank you so much, you guys. There's some chats here on the chat. Good morning, Rama. Robert's make the cut. Yeah, bravo, Robert. Thank you. Robert, good morning to you too. And I got your message on Facebook. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I'm really touched, my friend, by your offer. So I don't have health insurance. I'm really scared about this coronavirus thing. So I'll take up your I'll take up on your offer when that happens. Epic Zombie Killer. Hey Rama, this half has been awesome. Yes, this half has been awesome. I have my doubts though, Epic Zombie Killer, because The Walking Dead has been known to repeat itself, to recycle itself, especially when the show has gone on for like 10 seasons, and like, oh, they're doing the same thing that they did in the season 5 or 6, like, oh man. But this second half of season 10, it has been great. It has been really great. So Ruben Melchor, this was a great episode. That's right. So you watch it too, right, Ruben? Yes. Nathan Thurman, hey Rama, hey. Every episode this season has been amazing, and I think Negan is in his element with his Joker mask on. That's right. Negan is so fantastic with his mask on. I think he will stay with Beta until he kills him as well. Oh, really? All right. So Nathan theorizes here that Negan will stay infiltrating the Whisperers. He won't like blow his cover just yet. Okay, all right. I like that. I like that. Nick Bazar, dog will save Connie. Princess is episode 15. Princess is coming, episode 15. Princess. Remind me again, which character is Princess? Oh man, I'm sorry, Nick. I can't remember on the top of my head right now. I think you're predicting something for episode 15, right? My prediction though for episode 16, the last episode, that's when Maggie is gonna come back. Remember Maggie's supposed to come back because the actress who plays Maggie, Lauren Cohen, she had that show on ABC, and it got canceled. Oh, she wanted badly to move on from The Walking Dead, but she's like, "Oh, damn, nobody watched my show." So I was like, "All right, I'm coming back to The Walking Dead." So I don't know about episode 15, but I think episode 16, that's when Maggie is gonna be like, "Ta-da!" But the thing is, um, Michonne is leaving us, right? Michonne is leaving us in the season 10. I don't know if Maggie is popular enough to fill in the shoes left behind by Michonne. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna be like, people are gonna be missing Michonne really deeply, like really badly. We're gonna like, oh man, we want Michonne back. Obviously, she's not coming back, but it's not the same sentiment with Maggie. You know, nobody's like, oh Maggie, where have you been? Nobody's saying that. So, yeah, Maggie's gonna come back, but I don't think she's gonna be able to fill in the shoes left behind by Michonne. That's it. That's it. Those are all my thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. And apparently you guys have watched the episode 2 as well. I mean, season 10, episode 12. So that's cool. That's awesome. I'm not the only one. That means your Sunday night is free as well. My Sunday night will be free. Nick says Negan isn't staying with Whispers. The synopsis came out for 15 and 16. It says Princess from Commonwealth is found by Eugene. Oh, that princess. I'm sorry. I was like, who's Princess what? Okay. And it says Beta attacks Alexandria. All right. So I haven't read that synopsis. So thank you, Nick, for sharing those 2 episode synopsis. So I take your word for it. I guess that's what's gonna happen. So apparently Negan says like, hey, you know what? My spying days are over. I'm not a CIA to the hilltop or I'm not a CIA agent to Carol anymore. I am back, baby. So that's good. We need Negan anyway. Negan is a hell of a fighter. So Negan on the side of Carol and Daryl fighting against Beta and the Whispers. I will take that. I'll take those chances. So, thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in on this live review. Thank you, Nick, Nathan, Little Lons, Robert, Ruben, Epic Zombie Killer, for chatting with me. And yeah, go watch the episode tomorrow night if you haven't yet, you guys. It's fantastic, fantastic. Who will die in the tower? I don't know. That's a good question, Nick. All right, I gotta get some breakfast. Thank you so much, you guys. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to this channel. If this is your first time visiting this channel, please subscribe. And all right, you guys, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's rock this.